Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. Today we're looking at the new Marvel Legends Maverick. Now, a bit of a story time. I know nothing about Maverick as a character. I think he's like vaguely related to the Wolverine mythos and the whole Weapon X thing, but I've never looked into him. And the reason behind that is, when I was a young lad growing up in Australia, finding any actual comic books was very difficult. They were not widely distributed. So if I saw a character I liked online, I'd have to basically make up stories for them myself. So I had sort of a mental Avengers going, and I loved the look of Maverick, and I made him a character and gave him his own backstory, and I like mine better. So having this figure is very nostalgic for me because it's a fairly big part of my childhood distilled into plastic form, and they done quite a good job. I mean, obviously I was never going to find a Maverick when I was younger. He's such a, niche character. But now we've got this, and he does look really, really good. He's a chunky boy, like a lot bigger than I was expecting, and such a solid design, amazing sculpt. Articulation is a bit hampered by this design. He's got weird feet, but so well sculpted, so interesting visually. Could have benefited from a bit of a blackwash, like some paint work to make all those details on him pop. I'll bring him closer in. Oh god, we just lost Leo, the Lost Galaxy Ranger. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he's fine. So, bring him in closer. You can see the wonderful paintwork on his face. That nicely sculpted, swept back hair. The cables, which are connected to him, so you can turn his head and they move. Don't really hamper his articulation because they're made of a softer plastic. His gas mask, moves, and you can bring it up onto his face, but it doesn't sit very well. I'll show you in the pictures. Guns. He's got interestingly sculpted guns. They're like some of my favourite guns to come out because they've got that nice, weird, comic booky look, while still looking as though they'd actually, hurt someone if shot. And you can see the metallic sculpting on his arms. Some paintwork there is nice. The backpack is good. Again, they needed a wash to make all of this really, really pop. A holster that you can actually holster a gun in. It serves a purpose. A weird zipper going up his butt crack. I only just noticed that. Interesting. Then you got the legs. See what I mean about the weird shaped feet? No one's feet are that wide or pointy. And it means he doesn't stand as well. He doesn't have an ankle pivot. Or if it does, it's supremely hampered by these big screws. So that's a bit, crappy. But points down well enough. Goes up well enough. Got a good old shin swivel going, double jointed knee. We got thigh swivel, that's both legs obviously. Waist articulation is hampered by the holster and by this, so he doesn't move much, if at all, at the, abdomen. Little bit of swivel up top. Double jointed elbow gives you 90 degrees. Wrists, not on a hinge? No, not on a hinge, so you're not going to get too much movement out of those bad boys. So yeah. Articulation would only be a 5, but painting, the face is really well painted, but then he's not painted much anywhere else, so I guess he's painted where he needs to be. Painting would be a 4. Accessories, you've got the 2 guns, you've got the strong guy arm, I guess his gas mask you could maybe count as 1, but that's a bit tenuous, especially since it doesn't work that well. That's a shame. I really like the figure. Again, I've got the nostalgia factor, but in terms of execution, there are things they could have done better. So overall, I'm going to give him a 4 out of 5. He has no huge glaring flaws, but he's by no means a perfect figure. Yeah, 4 out of 5. If you like the character, pick him up. If you think he's interesting in design, pick him up. But if you're looking for an exceptional action figure, he's not the one for you. Alright, on to pictures, and then let's wrap this up. Have it, Marvel Legends Maverick. Again, taking the photos with him, really good figure, is hindered in terms of articulation. The weird feet means he can balance pretty well. As you can see here, he's like supporting Wolverine and the entire weight of that figure on one side. So when you do get him into place, he's completely fine. It's just finding that position with those weird gimpy feet. I'll get Wolverine off there, just so you can see how big this dude is. Don't knock him down, don't knock him down. He's gonna knock him down, he's down. Yeah, so, let's see. We've got Leo at hand. He survived the fall, so don't stress. But, as you can see, Maverick dwarfs him. He's a really, really big dude. Absolutely huge figure. Not huge, but like a tall Marvel Legends dude, which I guess suits, his sort of soldier Weapon X persona. I just wasn't expecting him to be that big. But then again, I wasn't certain whether this was going to be a good figure or like a massive disappointment, because he seems like a character who'd be an afterthought. Sorry, don't know what's up with me today. An afterthought. But he's been really, really well executed. Yeah, he's got those deficiencies, but he's still a solid 4 out of 5. And the more I look at him, the more I like him. He's such an engaging, interesting design, which is why I liked and gravitated towards the character in the first place. So yeah, strong 4 out of 5. Well, yeah, strong effort. Well done, Marvel Legends, especially for, such a minor character. Alright, so I guess that's it for today. If you want to see more, we have plenty of reviews, we have figure fights, we have the Wreckers, and we have Hero House, all of which are a good time. Please remember to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. All the best. Bye.